I solo queue to Iridescent. Here are a few things that help me gain the wins along the way, things that people don't really want to do, but things I think were required to get me the wins. Let's start with a few of their low-hanging fruits that you could do daily to just give you a few more SR, a few more wins as you play, okay? First things first, even if you guys aren't playing every day, right, for your busy schedule, because you get one game a day where you don't lose SR, what I would recommend doing is if some days you can't play, you know, try get one game in, because that could be the difference between in a week winning 5 extra games. For example, let's say it's a Tuesday and you can't play, you know, try to get one game in and just use that one game of protection. Try your best, just play one game. If you lose, you lose. If you win, there you go, you win. If you lose, you don't even lose SR because of that one game protection. So try to use that to your advantage to kind of benefit. The next thing is warming up every single time you're playing. You're actually trying to improve and hit your rank. You got to do some of the boring stuff. The boring stuff is where you make progression. So shoot bots before you play, really lock in, really warm up, so that when you're playing, you're not spending the first 3 to 4 to 5 games warming up. You're actually ready to go. You're playing at your best and you're giving your best to your teammates, okay? The next thing doesn't really apply to solo queue, but it can apply to solo queue. Be a good communicator. Tell your team what they need to hear. Be good at calling out. Keep the vibes high. Be positive, stuff like that. Just be a good teammate. Don't stress. Don't shoot your teammate if they go negative. Don't be toxic, asking why they can't shoot back. Just be positive, help them improve, and kind of work as a team. If you're playing solo queue, go to game chat, use the game chat feature, find players. If you don't want to strictly solo queue, use the Discord, my Discord down below, find other players. The point is have fun, find players that were similar mindset to yourself. But let's focus on solo queue now, okay? What I would do, what I did, is say, right, I'm playing not to have fun, but to win games. And the reason why there's a difference is because sometimes I want to use a sub. Now that I've done the challenge Iridescent, right, when I'm playing rank play, sometimes I want to use a sub. I will use a Jackal, but my team may require me to use an AR. But because I'm not really fussed about wins right now, I will just do what I need to do. But most people are like that and they want to win. So what I would say is do what the team needs. Even if it's not a role you want to do, if your team has 3 submachine gun players, you need to run an AR. You might not want to, but you need to succeed, to get closer to the victory. So it's about understanding what your team needs and filling in those roles, using the minimap, doing the dirty work. If your team needs someone on the hill, get your ass on the hill. If your team needs someone kind of holding spawns, hold spawns. Just making sure you're doing the dirty work to be annoying, to make sure your team's more balanced, okay? Another thing is take breaks, you know, after a few games, chill for a bit, take a break, make sure your mental's staying intact, because I think people get kind of like annoyed at losses and they start to tilt and they start to lose multiple games. Look, no one's gonna go undefeated. That's okay. If you play 5 games, you win 3, you lose 2, you're making progression. That's all it's about. I'm not saying you're gonna win every single game. I'm not saying you're not gonna encounter cheaters, but if you can kind of just chill, don't lose full, improve, play your game, play your best ability, you will start to rank up. Don't stress about the SR.